All right, welcome back to another video, and behind me I have another vehicle that I'm introducing to the channel that I spoke a little bit about when I mentioned the fact that it doesn't have a temperature gauge on the instrument cluster. But this is the 2012 Volkswagen Jetta, and I'm going to give a quick walk around and just show you the condition, talk about the miles, and tell you what I think. So here it is, basically the car that I'm afraid to enjoy. Now, I see a ton of Jettas. It's one of Volkswagen's, I believe it's Volkswagen's most popular selling vehicle. And for the most part, it's a good looking vehicle. Like I said, it's the 2012 year in black, which looks nice and sleek. And it'll look that much more sleek once I get the tints put on it. So, fairly good shape. It does have some rust and a little bit of a scrape and ding that needs to be taken out, but overall that's visually what's the worst of what's wrong with this vehicle. Now, with saying that, there is these scrapes on the bumper, but I believe that's an easy touch-up fix. Moving around to the other side, there are no dings or anything on the driver's side of the vehicle, but that same rust spot that you have on the other side is here as well. But I definitely like the look of this Jetta, which is why I picked it, and also because I know that Volkswagen and Audi, people are definitely afraid of them because they are very expensive vehicles to get repaired. But at the same time, there are so many videos that talk about the German engineering and all of this, what I kind of feel like is overrated. But at the same time, I haven't driven enough of the vehicles to really know. So this is my first experience owning something in that German engineering world of automotive. So I'll be able to give a more fair opinion as I drive this more and hopefully take on some more vehicles, either by rental or purchase. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the inside. From what I've seen in the reviews, this is supposed to be a cheaper interior compared to the last generation, but at the same time, I think the clean and simple layout allows Volkswagen to get away with going cheaper with more hard plastics to save money and lower the cost of the vehicle. Now, I'm gonna hop back out, talk about these seats, which are heated if I didn't say that. But it is more of a pleather seat, not actual leather. Still comfortable. Now, looking at the back seat, leg room is reasonable. I would say younger kids, teens that aren't too tall, adults likewise that aren't too tall, should be a-okay for shorter road trips, maybe even some longer ones. But that kind of leads me to talk about the ride quality. I do feel like I get beat up a lot more in this car driving. I don't know if it's supposed to be the sporty feel or whatever the case may be, but it's definitely not as comfortable as my Sonata. But at the same time, it does seem like it is a little bit more fun, even though I don't even think it's faster. If it is, not by much. But it's not a bad car, but at the same time, like I said, the concern with Volkswagen is things are super expensive. The last oil change I got was $100, but the twist is it's supposed to last for 10,000 miles. Now with the oil change, I suppose that's really not a bad thing because you get double the amount of time before you have to go in for your next service. And so it really all balances out. Now, with everything else that I am supposed to get done, I'm going to be doing a video breakdown about the list of repairs that was suggested by the dealership when I took it in for that oil change. A couple things I did knock out myself, but those prices were also fairly hefty, And that was kind of like my reality check, that these cars are not cheap to maintain. And so that's basically why I say it's a car that I'm afraid to enjoy. The goal is to take it to 200,000 miles like any other vehicle on the channel. So it's going to be really interesting to see, as the miles continue to accumulate, just how expensive certain things can be if breakdowns occur. And I know that I can't be lucky with every vehicle, so at some point there is going to be something that happens, and I don't know if I would rather it happen on this vehicle or the Sonata. Granted, the Sonata has a warranty, so that probably answers that question. What I can say, as far as this one, I did get endurance as an aftermarket warranty, so that's also another video that'll be coming down the pipeline, because I've noticed that a lot of people, when they give their reviews on these aftermarket warranties, there are things that are the individual's fault and they blame the warranty company. And since I am familiar with warranty companies to a certain degree, I'm going to go ahead and give my take and really talk about how well Endurance treats me. And also, I can use this time to say that the warranty on the Sonata, which I purchased through Enterprise, I'll follow up with that as well if needed. But that's really it for this video about the 2012 Volkswagen Jetta SE. Stay tuned. I will be doing the same thing as I will be doing with the Sonata. I will be talking about what I like about this one, what I dislike about it in a more in-depth way. And I will also speak on some of the things that I plan on doing to give this vehicle a little bit more visual appeal. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next vehicle. I'm out.